currently out here in my neighborhood park. It's currently about, I don't know, below 20 degrees, I would say, so it's beyond freezing. So currently I'm out here getting ready to test the Klarus G20 kind of EDC flashlight. It's definitely a little bit thicker and fatter than I would prefer for an everyday carry light, and that's why I actually just got another light, which I will be making a video on, to kind of explain and show the beam distance on that one opposed to this one. So when I first started looking for flashlights, everyday carry flashlights or just general flashlights, just to have around the house or in my car, I didn't really know too much about them. So I figured, get the one that had the most lumens on it, because that's going to be the farthest, throwing and the brightest. And that was before I really knew, if lumens really matter or not. So the reason why I bought this one, and I got it just shy of $100 on Amazon. The reason why I got this one was because it was 3,000 lumens, and that just blew my mind, because the last time I bought a legitimate flashlight was probably about 8 or 9 years ago, and that was a Coast flashlight from Home Depot that I paid, I think it's $40 for, and I think it's 550 lumens. And that, back then was like really, really bright. Now that flashlight is fully extended because it's got the zoomable optics lens on it. Fully extended, that flashlight's every bit of, 7 or if not more than 7 inches in length, which for an everyday carry light, that is just way too much. So as far as everyday carry goes, I never carried it. It was always kept in my car, and that was it. So not to get too far off topic here, because I'll make videos on those items at a different time, but just to get a general idea. So this school down here is about a little less than a football length away from where I'm standing. Now this playground right here, which you probably can't see because it's pretty dark out here, that playground set up right here to the end of this park is a little over a football field, so it's definitely over 100 yards away. So I'm going to test the Klarus G20 right now, and I'll do the different modes on it just to show you it build up to the settings for it. So alright, so this is the lowest setting right here. It's pretty much I think it's like 160 lumens, something like that. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as the light goes, you can barely see these trees a little bit, that's about it. So I'm gonna step it up to the medium mode, which now you're getting into a lot more light. Now, like I said, this light's got a lot more flood to it. It doesn't have a lot of direct beam on it, so you're going to get a lot more of this wide, big, circle, opposed to the far throw circle that has a hot spot in it. This one definitely has a hot spot, but it's really wide though. So step it up one more notch, and now we're getting into well over 1,000 lumens. I'm not sure the exact amount on here, but it's definitely 1,000 lumens. That picnic table right there is about say a good 50 feet away roughly, so it's lighting that up no problem. And as far as going up to the trees, it definitely lights up the top of the trees and stuff. But like I said, it's not a thrower, so I'm gonna do it on the next mode, which is well over 1,000 lumens, as you can tell. So it's hard to see on camera, but I can clearly see almost to the end of the trees. Not quite to the end of the trees, but it's pretty close, just doing a quick show of this. And to do the super bright mode, that's pretty much it. This is as bright as it gets. This doesn't have the double click feature or turbo mode or anything like that. This is the brightest mode right here. So there you go. It's too cold to stay out here any longer, so enjoy.